case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In a 1987 court hearing involving William Greene and Oliver Realty, Inc., the Superior Court of Pennsylvania challenged the presumption of employment at will and delved into the possibility of enforceable lifetime employment contracts. The case centers on whether Greene, who had been working for Grant Building, Inc. since 1959, was promised lifetime employment in exchange for working below union scale. Oliver Realty took over the management of the Grant Building in 1975 and had reassured their employees that previously agreed employment contracts would be kept intact. However, Greene was laid off in 1983. He sued for breach of contract, claiming that Oliver Realty had violated their alleged promise of lifetime employment. At the lower court level, it was judged that the contract was at will and did not include the necessary additional consideration, thus conveying no breach of contract had occurred. Greene's employment was seen as only valid for a reasonable period and not a lifetime. Undeterred, Greene pushed the case to the Superior Court. The Superior Court reversed the lower court's decision, ruling that the matter should be placed in the hands of a jury. They emphasized that the primary focus should be on the intent of the parties involved, regardless of whether further consideration existed or not. If the jury were to determine that Greene was in fact promised lifetime employment by Oliver Realty, then that agreement should be upheld and enforced. The Superior Court clarified that narrowing all promises of lifetime employment down to a reasonable period could potentially cloud the true intentions behind the contract. The Superior Court's ruling, while it may seem as a departure from Pennsylvania's at-will employment law, is more of an attempt to refine and clarify the principles fundamental to employment contract cases. The case was then remanded for further proceedings consistent with this finding.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.